My name is Villioti. Join us as we unpick the threads of our creative fashion community, always remembering our values of nurturing, being commercially savvy and extraordinary. It's a crazy place filled with fun, passion, dedication and so much laughter, which we love.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode on the Villioti Fashion Institute YouTube channel. So today we are going to do visuals from start to finish. We're going to have fun with it, no pressure, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, and we're using an A3 page, and the spaces in between is 3.3 centimeters. Okay, so you make a straight line like so with a ruler, and then you divide it 3.3 centimeters, and you create 12 spaces. Now you're making an 11.5 head figure. So what you first do is half in the 12 space, and then you half in the 11 space. So the top is actually going to be the top of the head, like so. And the bottom half is the chin. And I always start my drawings with this simple template so I know where the head is going to be. So what I do to make, I love very quirky poses, like so, if you can see these. So what I do most of the time, and I advise you to do so too, is to go online and look for a random picture. I got this from Pinterest. So I'm going to do a pose like so, okay? So her face has changed a little bit to the left, and I've drawn just a simple template. So this is the BB line. We're going to change it slightly to the side because her face is on the side here. And now we change the circle. So the circle is the chin, right? So the BB line changed, and now that's the chin. She's not looking up, so everything is going to look like so. Let me get the eraser, and then you erase the guide face. Now we're going to draw the chin, and then the side of the head along with the ear. So the ear comes right after the jaw. And then the eyes also indicate where the ears are going to also indicate where the eyes are, okay? And also the bottom of the ear is where the nose is. And then that little cute space is where the lips are going to be. So now we're going to look at the neck. The neck is slightly bent, looking all awkward. I love it. So we draw from the face, going down, and by past a little bit of it by the 11 space, that's where the neck is going to stop. And then her shoulders are looking this way, so I'm going to make the little circles here. Everything needs to be proportional as well. You don't want the shoulders to be too wide or too small. Everything is like a healthy triangle. Okay. So you draw the neck. Then on the bottom here is by the 10th space, a point is where the bust is going to be. So it looks like her chest is going this way forward, right? So, oopsie. So, by 10 is by the middle of her chest, and then her bust, she's facing this way, so we're going to draw this side of the bust. So now her bust is facing this way, and then her back is bent like so. Nice and awkward. Everything is still wide and big, so don't worry. Then by the 9th space is her hips. So we're going to make the hips going upwards because her bottom part is facing her crotch area is now forward, right? So we go to the 10th space, right under 8, to the crotches. Okay, nice hip bones. Use the lines to indicate the width of the hips. And then this is the one side of the hip, and the fifth location, that's where the knee is going to be. But we'll start with this leg, and you can see it's slightly bent forward like so. So we change that. That means her knee is going to be here, right? Kind of. And we draw the first leg, and then it goes back again. We go back to 2. Okay, and you draw the shin, and that's where the one leg is going to be. Then you draw the back leg, also showing the shin as well. Okay. All right, now the arms. So we use this, I actually saw this from Josh. Josh showed me a quick thing, like he showed me how to draw really quickly, and then he did this thing to analyze where to put the arms. So ever since then, I've been teaching that way. All right, so use that line here to indicate where the arms are going to meet.
Wow. That's so much simpler than
Yeah, then trying to
figure
guess.
out.
Exactly. So it's amazing what you can learn just from a demonstration. Okay. Okay, so that is something like that. Okay. Now I take a long time with hands, but we'll get there.
Well, those are really difficult. I mean, I remember when I was studying, yes, I would leave the hands out. It was just easier.
Oh, like, right? No, it happens. It just takes a while. You have to leave it and come back, leave it to come back. Okay, so here's just the pose before we dress her up. So let's get her hair. We have to start from the top. Okay, her eyes, so she's wearing sunglasses, so it's fine. Basic face, and then do her hair. It's pretty free flowing. Okay, she has a beret. Now, you know, in fashion, we need to see the outfit. So the hair should not cover the outfit, right? So I'm going to leave the hair behind her neck. I'm not a fan of the outfit type, but I usually like formal wear, but it's okay. Let's keep going. Got the basics, and then after you get the basics, oh wait, I didn't do her shoes. Hold on, let me give her high fives. Why not? Because it's winter, right? Winter's coming.
Yes.
You need to prep. Okay.
She's gorgeous, Chantal.
Okay, I'm gonna erase. I'm going to render, I definitely use copic markers for the skin because there's like little spaces. For example, here are examples. So this one is done with gouache. I love to use gouache paint. And then the skin is done with a copic marker. The reason why I use copic markers is because sometimes gouache will just like bleed out and then it ruins the whole image. So rather use your markers for your skin and the small details, and then you can make the gouache happen. Alright, so I'm going to use these two markers, E173 and E172. Okay. You can do little tests on the side. On the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a little lighter. Okay. So I'm going to use E172 for the base of the face. Okay. Now it can be intimidating at first because you like literally coloring in marker. Just color in where the skin shows mainly. Darker one. Okay. You're gonna just shade around the face. Where I'm gonna make our light hit the side.
So that's basically where the shadows would catch.
Yes, exactly. So under the beret, under the nose, one side of the face. Then here we'll say like armpit area.
Wow, and look at what a difference that just makes.
So with gouache, these ones are very strong colors. Use a lot of water, mixing some purple.
Wow, so straight over your garment, Chantal?
Yes, straight over everything you just done. It's good to start not on the skin yet because you're still seeing like the opacity.
Yes. So basically how you rendered that face, how you started, you colored in, and then you build.
Okay, so I'm like testing, as long as the skin can still be shown.
Mm-hmm. Because what, this is like a tulle that's over her, or a sheer organza, or something that still shows the skin.
Any Georgette or charmeuse. I love to add water. pencils are better, but I'm just going to use these that I've had for a while. And you create shading under the bust.
I love that. I just want to show this detail of how you interpret the pencil over there and it created that shadow over that arm. I mean, because to think that you need to put paint over, you know, where you've colored in with croquis, it doesn't sound right. But I mean, honestly, it looks gorgeous. She's a 10 out of 10.
I'm complete. So this is like a very basic starter of doing a croquis. Yes, you can check out Chantal Goals, the YouTube channel, and I do some fashion design DIY videos. So hope you enjoy.